Hi, Michael. Do you have time to answer 73 questions?
Sure, come in. I had a long day, so I'm just relaxing and watching some videos.
What tablet is that?
Oh, this is the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra. I'm reviewing it.
Oh
no! It's still working. Remember, folks, always lock your doors and always be camera ready. All silliness aside, recently I was in Seoul, South Korea for the launch of the Galaxy Z Flip 5 and Z Fold 5, but also launched during that event was Samsung's new lineup of tablets, the Tab S9 series, with the same naming scheme as their S series of smartphones. There are three, the Tab S9, S9 Plus, and this guy, which I've been using over the last few weeks, the largest and most premium of them all, the S9 Ultra. But is this the Android tablet for you? Hi, I'm MICHAELJOSH, your gadget matchmaker, and over the last decade, I've made it my job to show people around the world that tech can be easy, fun, and exciting. On this channel, I give you special access to the products I review, the events I attend, and all the interesting people I get to meet along the way. So if this is your cup of tea, give this channel a like and subscribe, and I'll help you find the right gadget to match your needs. This is our Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra review. Tablets come in all shapes and sizes. The best ones are probably those that are small and light, like this iPad mini. They're portable and also double as ebook readers. Or on the flip side, you'll want those that are extra large because they double duty as both a tablet and a laptop. Just like the Tab S9 Ultra with its large 14.6-inch screen. This glorious display is really industry leading. We'll dive into some real examples later, but first, let's cover some of the basics. The Tab S9 series comes in two colors, graphite and cream, and feature an all aluminum shell. The screens get bigger as you go up the range, 11 inches, 12.4 inches, and 14.6 inches. So do battery sizes. But essentially, they're all very similar. Powered by the same Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy SoC that you'll find on all of Samsung's top-of-the-line smartphones in 2023. All devices have quad stereo speakers, notice 2 on each side, and an under-display fingerprint scanner. IP68 water and dust resistance, and Wi-Fi 6E and 5G connectivity. The other big difference is in terms of its cameras. Only the S9 Plus and S9 Ultra have two rear cameras. They both get an ultra-wide angle shooter to complement the main camera. The S9 Ultra also has two front cameras instead of one, which is why you have this notch. But if you ask me, the notch isn't that much of an issue. By the way, here are some camera samples. Despite all its extras, the S9 Ultra still manages to be the thinnest of the bunch at 5.5 millimeters. Your main takeaway though from this basic comparison should be whatever model from the Tab S9 series you choose is a solid choice, one without compromise. Last year this wasn't the case, so even if some of the upgrades this year were minimal, it's a welcome change. Ask yourself, how much am I willing to pay and what size is right for me? The unboxing experience is also the same across the line. You get the Tab S9, a quick startup guide, SIM tray ejection tool, a USB-C cable, and this is definitely a big deal, an S Pen. If you're an iPad user, you'll know the Apple Pencil is never bundled. It's a $99 to $129 add-on. So the fact that the Tab S9 comes with a pen in the box is a great thing for consumers. While we set that up, I want to talk about this video's sponsor, Roborock. If you've been following me on social media, you'd know I've been traveling the last few months, which means I haven't really had the time to clean and organize my apartment. Thankfully, I get a little help from my Roborock S8 Pro Ultra and the Roborock app. It's so easy to use. I can customize cleaning with just a few taps. For example, I only want to clean this area around my couch in the living room. I can select that specific zone on the map instead of the whole apartment or room. I can also select the intensity of both the vacuum suction power and the mop scrubbing. And I like that I can change the cleaning setting for each room in my apartment. My apartment isn't necessarily where it should be at the moment. There are boxes and devices everywhere. So on the app, I can create no-go zones so that my Roborock doesn't go anywhere near them. It's so smart, it can recognize objects in the way. For example, it can recognize a pair of shoes, so instead of running it over, it will go around it and continue cleaning, instead of me having to pick them up manually. That's probably one of my favorite features. Because I'm traveling, I would always set my Roborock to clean right before I arrive. Thanks to the Roborock app, I can come home to a clean apartment every time. Like the Tab S9 series, the new S Pen is also IP68 water and dust resistant. And look, Ma, I can even write underwater. Like you would on the iPad, the pen magnetically attaches to the top of the Tab S9 like this, but to pair or to charge, you need to place it here on the back where this line is. Also, it can face either way, no problem. Samsung ships with its own Notes app called Samsung Notes, which you can actually use to collaborate with others in real time. I've been using it mainly for planning trips, and because I prefer to write them down, my weekly Sunday to-dos. Of course, if you're an artist, the S Pen is great for sketching and illustrating. One of my biggest frustrations when reviewing Android tablets is the lack of good apps compared to what's available for iPad OS. But Samsung is hoping to cushion the blow with a trio of apps that come pre-installed. You can find them in a folder called Galaxy Pics in the app drawer. The first one is GoodNotes, a rich note-taking app that previously was iOS only. It's an Android app, but it's only currently exclusively available to Galaxy Tab users. And its $6.99 per year fee is waived for a year if you buy the Tab S9 series. The other iPad exclusive is video editing app LumaFusion, also now available on Android, but at 50% off for Tab S9 users. There's also Clip Studio Paint, which I demoed during an anime drawing class Samsung hosted while I was in Seoul. The app comes with a 6-month free trial. I love the low latency of the S Pen as well as its pressure sensitivity, which affects the way your strokes come out when you're using an app like this. By the way, if you're wondering, this larger white S Pen is coming soon. It's the S Pen Creator Edition. Lastly, I will say a large screen is definitely the way to go when you're drawing. I think I did pretty well in my class. I say the same thing when I review iPads. Having a pen really elevates the tablet experience, and it's definitely a reason to consider the Tab S9 series if you're shopping for an Android tablet. So I've been busy working on my Tab S9 Ultra review, but I figured it was missing one important component. And unfortunately, I did not have one. So just got back from the Samsung store, Samsung 837, and I picked up this guy. It's the book cover keyboard. That way, we can use our tab as a laptop. Let's shoot a quick unboxing. And comes as one piece, wrapped in some recycled paper. You have the back cover with a little translucent compartment where that kind of secures the S Pen. And under here, you'll find a full-size keyboard, and the back looks like this. So it's just a plain, like silicone rubbery back. So first you have this guy like here, it sticks on. This panel keeps your S Pen secure and safe. You can use it actually without this part. You can prop it down here like so. Now you can flick out the kickstand and voila. The keyboard case, while a pricey $349, is a solid investment if you plan on making the most of the Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra. Pair it with Samsung DeX and you can do almost anything you can do on a Windows laptop, limited only by the available apps. The keyboard is comfortable and easy to type on. If you're working at night, it's also backlit, and it's got a built-in trackpad too. It connects to the Tab S9 Ultra via these contact points, and thus it's the tablet that powers the keyboard. If you have the case on and want to use it without the keyboard, I suggest just snapping it off instead of folding it around. Samsung also offers other case options for the Tab S9 series, including a smart book cover, which folds into a stand for portrait and landscape viewing, and the outdoor rugged case for more extreme scenarios. I mentioned it in the previous chapter, but I feel like DeX deserves a chapter of its own. I remember when it was first introduced, DeX was mainly a feature on Samsung phones where you'd basically plug them into a monitor and they'd work like a bare-bone computer. Since Samsung tablets have large screens, you can just load DeX automatically. Just swipe down on the quick settings panel. Or if you have the book cover keyboard, just press this button and then you have everything you need to mimic the feel of a laptop computer. A keyboard, and a trackpad. So why use DeX mode? Well, it offers a PC-like experience with true multitasking. This is your desktop, this is a cursor. Open apps float as windows that you can rearrange, resize, and overlap any which way you want. Compare this to multi-view when not in DeX mode, which limits you to 2 apps side by side or on top of each other when held in portrait mode. The Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra has a large 11,200 mAh battery, which is more than double of what you'd find on a high-end smartphone. In my tests, the laptop lasted about 2 days with average use. Fast charging is supported out of the box, but a charger is not included. Using Samsung's Trio adapter, which maxes out at 65 watts, I was able to get to 35% in 30 minutes, 74% in an hour. A full charge from 0 took 1 hour and 47 minutes. One more thing, your tab can also charge your other devices, so all you have to do is connect them via a USB-C cable. The Galaxy Tab S9 series is available today, starting at $79.99.99 for the Tab S9, $99.99.99 for the Tab S9 Plus, and $11.99.99 for the Tab S9 Ultra. Prices go up if you want more storage. Good news is it comes with a micro SD card slot so that you can get more storage when you need it. So, is the Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra your gadget match? $1,200 is a lot to pay for a tablet of any kind, and then you have to pay extra for accessories. That said, when it comes to Android tablets, nothing quite comes close to the Tab S9 Ultra from Samsung. It's definitely best in its class and comes with the GadgetMatch seal of approval. The large screen is great for watching videos and playing games. It's ideal for drawing, and if you intend on using it as a laptop, pair it with a book keyboard and you're good to go. That said, Samsung has built a pretty solid lineup this year, so if you value portability and price, then I highly recommend going for the entry-level Tab S9 instead. And that was our Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra review. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, you know the drill, folks. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit that bell icon so that you get notified as soon as we upload. Follow me on social media for all the behind-the-scenes fun stuff, and for news and updates, make GadgetMatch.com your daily habit. Until the next video, I'm MICHAELJOSH. Thanks for dropping by.